It's not very pleasant out there at this moment in time. I'm going nowhere. I'm currently parked at the top of Newlands Valley in the northwestern region of the Lake District, and my plan is to head up to do a couple of small fells and some landscape photography. At this moment in time, I'm just going to sit here and wait for the storm to pass. It is due to pass in what, a couple of hours. Anyway, this vlog is not about what happens today. You'll see whatever happens today next week. This vlog is about a little session I had in the Peak District, an area I don't often frequent. In fact, I've only been there once before. So yeah, an area around Stanage Edge, Hope Valley. And the reason I want to go there is to capture the last of the summer's heather. I want to get a bit of colour against a nice sunrise sky. So I headed there and arrived plenty of time, about half an hour before sunrise. The sky was beautiful as well. I've no footage of it, and I'll explain why I've no footage of it. As soon as I got in my car, I heard this buzzing, followed by more buzzing and more buzzing. And this was followed by bites on my face, on my neck. I was getting attacked by midges, thousands of midges. I was their breakfast that morning. I was their full English breakfast that morning. I wasn't prepared for that whatsoever, and I should have been, because we just had quite a long period of warm weather, but I just didn't expect it whatsoever. Anyway, I moved on up to the moorland, thinking they wouldn't follow me. They did follow me, and they also invited some of their friends as well. I say some, probably 1,000 more. No footage of this whatsoever. I didn't manage to film it because I was getting attacked left, right and centre. I just couldn't concentrate. Really disappointed. Really disappointing as I was, because the colour in the sky was just beautiful. So this vlog is about accepting disappointment, accepting that doesn't always work out, but to quickly adapt to things as well. And that's exactly what I did.
Rather than returning home following the midge attacks, I headed up the road about half a mile. The light was not as good, but I was still determined to get something.
I've never been a fan of the Peak District. Nothing really has attracted me to it. I've been to Stanage Edge before. I don't know. We're of different styles, don't we? I like prominent mountainscapes, don't I? The thing is with this, regarding the background distance, there's nothing really standing out at all. And it's a shame, really, because it's only it's about an hour and a half away from where I live. It's a similar distance to the tip of the Yorkshire Dale, so I really must spend more time here. I'm probably just being really unfair and haven't given it much thought. It's not making my job any easier as well, thinking like that. I'm not giving up. No, not giving up. I quickly adapt, and I thought, let's do some close-up photography. Let's just focus on getting some nice shapes of the rocks, using diagonals and lines, and trying to include the heather as well. And initially what I thought would be a good idea is to just put the tripod to one side and go and held, something I often do. Thankfully there's a little bit of wind just to keep the midges away. The light isn't bad actually. It's about an hour now after sunrise, so I'm getting some nice sunlight. Okay, the plan is this. I'm going to go handheld today, probably most of the session, unless something remarkable happens. Handheld, wide angle lens on, and I've put my polarizer on as well. And I also use a polarizer as well, just to ensure that the sun was at a right angle to get the benefit of the polarizer. Because bear in mind, I wanted to get the nice rich colours out of the heather. Yeah, that's what the initial plan was. Just going to focus on detailed shots, as I said before. There's something behind me, the heather there, and every now and then when the sun shines, it sort of like illuminates the heather, and I'm playing with the surrounding lines and shapes of the stones. Hoping this goes to plan. I was struggling though. I was struggling. I was still suffering from the midge attack earlier on in the morning. I was itching, and my expectations were broken because, as I said before, I wanted to come away with a nice sunrise shot with the heather. The light was slowly getting harsher and harsher, proving it more difficult to get some decent images, but I persevered. I wandered around the place for quite a long time, trying to not get distracted by the wider view. Remember just to keep focus. Keep focus. Remember, I'm adapting here. I'm adapting because wide angle views are just not working. Okay, if I'm honest, I'm lacking a bit of inspiration. I've just discovered that I haven't brought my water. Luckily enough, the car is about 100 metres away. So I'm going to have a bit of a rest. Blue sky is emerging. Blue, magenta, good combination. Good combination indeed. So, a bit of a rest. Back to it. I'm not giving up. That sun is getting warmer and harsher every single minute. No change there. I was clearly not concentrating as well because I forgot to tuck my hat string in, and to be honest, I looked a bit of a silly bugger. Never mind. Each minute I fail to find the composition. That light is getting harsher and harsher. I found something back there, just a simple square composition using the lines of the strata and the edges of the heather. It's okay. It's okay. It's getting rather warm. It's approaching now 9 o'clock. Pressure. So I don't want my vlogs to be a showcase of my best photographer. I want my vlogs to show exactly how it is sometimes. Doesn't always work out, does it? You don't always go out on a photography session and come back with a number of images you like. Sometimes, especially for me, I have sessions where I come back and I don't particularly like any images that I took. And this session in the Peak District, I'm in two minds. So it's been about a week now since I had that session, and within that week I've uploaded them to Lightroom, had a good look. I've experimented with different crops using a square or 4:3 crop. To be honest, I'm still not sure. They're different. That's all I would say. Take a look for yourself. I don't know. I'm not sure. Anyway, back to my viewers' calendar. Here's the winning image for July. We're at the end of August now, so I will shortly be posting 3 images for you to choose. I say it's brightening up, but it's not. Maybe. Nice bit of mood on the horizon there. Ooh. hope today's session turns out to be slightly better than what my little session in the Peak District did. Remember, if it results in something which you're not expected, if it results in a bit of disappointment, then learn to adapt. In my case, I just went close up. Not every time is going to result in success, and that's the joy of landscape photography, because you know that one session it will. Anyway, keep smiling. Until next time, take good care of yourselves. Bye bye for now.